So I'm covering AngryAussie sooner than I thought because he's put out a new video on the Covington kids and it's so incredibly disgusting. Well, see for yourself.
And I find it hilarious. You get these conservative commentators going, oh, it's like the left just say, all you need to do is wear a MAGA hat and you're a racist. Fucking spot on, buddy!
I think it's getting to the point where AngryAussie needs to be fired directly into the sun. But anyway, let's get into this video as you'll find out exactly what he feels about the Covington kids situation, and it's not insanely biased and crazy whatsoever.
Week with those horrible little larval Catholic MAGA chuds at the anti-abortion rally. It's just like everything about them is so fucking vile.
Ah yes, they're so incredibly vile, you know, them standing around not really doing anything wrong whatsoever. But I forgot, they're wearing MAGA hats. So they're basically Satan now, aren't they, AngryAussie? And your views on these kids are just disgusting, to be honest, really. They haven't actually done anything wrong whatsoever, man, so I'd calm down just a touch.
That, I just had trouble wrapping my head around it. Oh, God, did anyone else get whiplash trying to keep up with what we were supposed to be upset about? It's like, they're horrible, nasty, disrespectful little shits. Oh my God, they're innocent little children. No, that's bullshit spin put together by an expensive PR company. They're horrible little shits.
What are you talking about? What expensive PR company? It's the mainstream media completely just jumping the gun and saying, oh look, there's white kids, and oh, this 2-minute video sort of makes the impression that they were mocking a elder, and thus, yeah, it really just shows that the media is just utterly full of shit. As when you watch the full 2-hour-long video, they did absolutely nothing wrong, and they actually at the start thought that he was going to help them out, and that guy's also a massive liar. So they're really the only innocent people in this entire situation.
The whole fucking thing, I mean, you know, what the giveaway was, is that they were fucking bussed in by a Catholic school to a rally to deny women bodily autonomy, and the smug little fucks all prancing around with their fucking MAGA hats on.
Oh no, it's not like, you know, kids can actually have political opinions of their own. And yeah, Matt, they were wearing MAGA hats. They are allowed a different political opinion than yourself. Plus, I hate how you and the progressive phrase the whole abortion issue, as I think it's a little bit more in depth than just, oh, women have a right to, you know, do what they want with their body. Guess what? It's another body inside of you. It has its own DNA. You don't have the right to fucking kill it. So yeah, let's just talk honestly about the situation.
Absolutely! That is an incredibly aggressive proclamation that you celebrate every vile thing Trump's done. All the sexism and misogyny, the racism, the homophobia, the persecution of transgender people, everything, all the thing, locking kids up in cages, lies, criminality.
Yes, you are spouting a massive amount of lies, aren't you, bud? And this guy is basically from Tumblr, as I'm doing a Trouble in Tumblrland Volume 2 MAGA edition, where all these talking points really come straight from there. Apparently they're claiming that the MAGA hat is the new, you know, white hood. It's just retarded. I'm not going to go into every single one of those points, as Trump's not a racist. In terms of the locking kids up in cages, Obama was the one that actually started that. And, you know, Trump actually fixed it, so yeah, let's continue.
Wearing a MAGA hat is an incredibly aggressive stance saying, fuck you, I can say and do all this horrible shit because the president says it's okay. So, you're telling me I'm not allowed to pass judgment on someone who's making a conscious choice to make such an aggressive statement?
You've said that 3 times. It's not an aggressive statement. It's saying I have a different political view than yourself. You're the one that's actually being bigoted in this situation, you fucking moron, mate. Okay? Holy shit, you're probably the type of person that's like, oh, well, he's a MAGA hat wearing guy. He deserves to be punched because he's so aggressive. It's just too stupid for fucking words.
Fuck fuck you. You get people saying, well, that's just like racism. No, it fucking isn't. That's judging people by their actions. And these motherfuckers want to be judged by their actions. They take it as a badge of honor that you think they're a disgusting, misogynist, racist shitbag.
No, they're probably just laughing at the fact that them wearing a MAGA hat makes you act in just such a ridiculous, over-the-top manner. And you just think they're just such awful people, literally for just having a different political opinion. You know, Trump supporters aren't the fucking KKK, mate. That's just ridiculous. I've been following this for a very long time. Everything that you believe about Trump and their supporters is fucking wrong. Let's take Mexican rapists. Guess what? 80% of the women that cross into the border illegally have been fucking raped. There's a massive difference between a Mexican immigrant and a fucking illegal alien. Mexican immigrants, completely fine. Illegal aliens, go back to your fucking country. Do you see the point, you dumb fuck?
The whole thing is just ridiculous. Like, absolutely those kids were horrible. And there's buckets of evidence for it. There are these people saying, oh look, here's a bit of video where they're not doing anything. Oh, side note, the group they clashed with, who different reports call them Black Israelites or Black Hebrews, you read a little bit about them, and it's really safe to say they seem to be a hate group, don't they? They're fucking awful. And they were baiting these kids, although I have to admit, I had a giggle when the Catholic priest was trying to round the kids up and they started calling him pedophile child rapist. I thought, well, where's the lie, honestly?
Yeah, you'd be up in arms if I started making jokes about Muslims fucking little kids. Where's the lie, actually? And you're probably thinking, oh wow, he's actually calling out the Black Israelites. Just wait, he fucks it up.
But they're obviously horrible people. And this, I actually love what this did was put the lie to one of the more ridiculous platitudes that I've never liked. People say it thinking they're wise. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. No, that's really bad attempt at logic. And this is a case that puts it out in the open. That the Black Israelites are fucking awful people. They're a hate group. And horrible little chuds with their MAGA hats bust in by a Catholic church to protest at women's rights. They're a fucking hate group too.
There you go. See, you fucked that up. Do you see the logic there? Apparently, you know, kids going in, being bussed in, and sharing their political opinion about an issue that has not been fucking, you know, definitively solved. They're a hate group, you know, that's comparable to, say, black supremacists that are insane racists and homophobes, etc., etc. He thinks wearing a fucking MAGA hat is the same as, you know, believing blacks are superior to everyone, scream that, you know, those white kids were crackers, you know, gays don't deserve any rights, etc., etc. Fuck, you are just such a dishonest prick, aren't you, bud?
They're both fucking awful. And then the image that we all got to see was the Native American guy who stood between them doing a chant with his drummers, singing a traditional song, and it was a tactic. And this guy is actually skilled and trained in de-escalation. It was a tactic to separate two groups who were being aggressive.
No, it wasn't, you idiot. It was not a tactic. He was trying to cause shit. He was saying that they surrounded him, he couldn't get it away. He walked up to them. He has lied many, many times. He was literally just trying to do what most progressives do, like yourself, and paint these innocent kids out to be just massive racists. They said build the wall. There's no evidence that they said they build the wall. It's just ridiculous. Have you researched this topic at all?
And don't fucking waste my time saying, the kids didn't mock him, they respect. Fuck off. There's video after video of these obnoxious little shits being obnoxious little shits to him. You know what it's about polarizing? If someone is going to go down that route, I'm not wasting time, okay? I could present evidence after evidence and it wouldn't affect those people at all. So I don't really feel like wasting my time. Hey, if you want to get lots of information, I found from people who know, you could go to my Twitter stream where I retweeted a whole bunch of stuff of people who had different insights into what was happening.
What, are you going to link us to some mainstream media articles where the same mainstream media that when they interviewed the MAGA kid, that stupid bitch was like, oh, do you think you should apologize for what you did even though you didn't do anything wrong? And then when they got that fucking elder on, it was just the most softball interview you could ever imagine. Is that where you're going to link us to? Because they're absolutely full of shit. And yeah, I just don't trust the absolute word the mainstream media says anymore.
And the way the Conservatives went, oh, they were horrible to those people online, are horrible to those kids. People online are horrible, okay? And yes, anyone who threatened the kids or, you know, tried to dox them, or people who want to do stupid shit like, ooh, let's find out about their family. Let's find out about their parents and try and get them fired or ruin their jobs and careers. Fuck that noise. That is horrible behaviour. And while these kids are absolutely awful, they're just little shits. The fact is, they are teenagers, okay? And I challenge anyone to prove they went through life without doing shitty things as a teenager. I sure can't. I did awful things and stupid things as a teenager. I feel like you've got to hold out some hope that they'll get better, but that doesn't mean pretending what they did wasn't awful, because what they did was awful. Everything from just being there, bust in with their stupid fucking MAGA caps, and there's video of them harassing other people, and they were just obnoxious little shits.
I just let him play for a while, because at least he doesn't think that they should be doxxed. But he does think that them literally just being there with a MAGA hat on is just one of the worst things that you can possibly do. They handled the situation really well, man. They didn't mock anyone. One of the kids, even when one of the other kids was starting to debate with one of the elders, like friends or whatever, he told them to stop. They were really mature in that situation. And hey, because they're white, their lives are basically fucked now. I just love this world. They're completely in the right, and everyone's just like, oh, it's like, just gotta wait for my Tumblr video, it's fucked. This is white privilege. Oh, the privilege to be, you know, called a massive racist and be lied about by every mainstream media outlet. That's fantastic. I love white privilege.
The idea that we shouldn't point out, wow, that's fucking obnoxious, is ridiculous. Although I did get a laugh when some of the earlier reports come out. People say, oh, I think they're probably going to get expelled from school. You don't know a fuck of a lot about Catholic schools that bust kids into anti-abortion protests, do you? That obnoxious behaviour, that's the school. The kids aren't the problem. The school's the problem. The kids are more likely to change than the school. So yeah, targeting kids, wanting to harass them is shit behaviour, but pretending they're little angels, pretending what they did wasn't reprehensible, that's fucking bullshit. You can point out and go, well, that's fucked, and this is typical, and that MAGA hat is just a big fucking neon sign saying, hey, this is Trump's America, where privileged little white shitheads know they can do whatever they want and get incredibly lenient treatment as a result.
Yeah, I'm really lucky this video is about to end. What the fuck are you talking about lenient treatment? Are you retarded? I'm just gonna start swearing. They've been lied about by every single media outlet, like, repeatedly. And still, to this day, after we've got irrefutable proof that they've done nothing wrong. And oh, it's just these white little shits. You literally think that them just going to a political rally with a MAGA hat on is the same as black supremacists shouting a whole bunch of shit, you know, like, you crackers, you should die, you know, all gay people just deserve no rights, etc, etc, and you mention them once, and you literally have nothing to say about these MAGA kids besides the terrible racist MAGA hats that they were wearing. Ah, fuck, you're literally the definition of a Tumblrite. I'm just honestly not surprised that you're not claiming they should be punched in the face, especially that guy, because of a smirk. holy fuck, what the hell is going on with our world nowadays? How are you people not just laughed out of society?
And anyone who can't see that, again, you're not worth wasting time on. And one of the most telling bits I read with various people's responses, that very famous photo now of the kid with that horrible smug grin on his face, a black guy saying, everyone who's not white male knows that look. That is the look of smug superiority. That is the look of, I can do whatever I want. You're beneath me. You have no power. I have an entire structure behind me to protect me.
Yeah, the structure of them just being born white and wearing a MAG hat means that they're basically dead to society. You must go on Tumblr. This is actually getting scary at this point, mate. As that is literally exactly what they're saying on Tumblr. The people that have the power at the moment are basically progressives that are non-white. That elder can lie just through his teeth, and he's believed. The black supremacists can shout utter shit, they're ignored. And the white guys, the white kids, sorry, with the MAGA hats, they're Satan. It's just, yeah, white privilege, you know, the structures that are helping him out. Jeez. I wouldn't want to see them freaking being hurt by the structures now, would I?
That is obnoxious. And again, the kid is probably actually the least of the problem. The school's a much bigger problem. And of course, the whole fucking Trump fiasco is the source of the problem. And just the number of people who, after they probably jumped the gun a little bit with a really extreme reaction to those kids, then sort of falling over themselves going, oh no, I was wrong. You weren't. They're horrible little shits. And what they did was horrible. But all these people go, oh no, they were persecuted. Oh, it was mistreated. It was wrong. It was like, when has the Trump brigade ever apologised for anything? These people are falling out themselves like, oh, I might have judged that horrible, obnoxious bigotry too harshly. Aren't I bad? Does Trump ever apologise for the misogyny, the racism, the abuse of people with disabilities?
Anyway, his video goes on for another 2 minutes or so, but getting close to the 20-minute mark, and I don't think many people are going to be watching to this point anyway, so he just rants on excessively for a little bit more. It's like watching a lunatic about to enter the insane asylum. He is so far gone. It's funny, but it's pretty sad at the same time. But anyway, I just really want to thank everyone that's stuck by me. I'm really sorry I was gone for so long. I'll be posting a video in the next couple of days of just sort of why and just to apologize. But yeah, really, I'm honestly surprised so many people have stuck with me. So I really do appreciate it, guys. And I'm back on Discord, so come say hello. But anyway, Monday Matt's going to be joining us in another video, as I've got a series that's going to be starting based around him, so I think it's going to be pretty fun. Anyway, catch you later, guys.